Yeah, I mean, if you don't file a request with another search engine, then the URL wouldn't be removed. Bing almost immediately put up a similar request form after Google did. And so people can make them at both requests, but Google has 90% of the search market in Europe. So you're doing pretty good if you just fill out one form. Here in the US, you would probably want to fill out both forms. Again, if you could, which you can't. You can try to fill out the form, but as soon as you say that you're an American,
Google's gonna ignore you.
Yeah, you don't have the right, and the form becomes a fun joke about how you don't know where you live or something. I don't know.
The important thing to remember here is that Google makes its living on providing information to people. Alphabet, who the hell knows what they're gonna make their living on. Google makes its living on providing information to people. If you're searching for something and it's not coming up, they see that as failing to do their job. So their whole incentive structure is to provide as much information as possible. So only if they are forced to do so are they going to take down information. So that means forced by a legal directive, such as happened in the EU, or forced by an individual kind of directive of like a cease and desist order or something like that. But otherwise, they see that as their whole purpose, and the reason people turn to them in such large quantities is because they're very good at doing that. And if they start taking things down, and in a way that they might see as being arbitrarily, they are going to be less good at their job. So there is this kind of inherent tension between, in this case, the court system and Google in that they are trying to fulfill different goals.
And that's really where the battle is now. It's whether Google has to remove the URLs from all Google domains or just the European specific domain. So they've been removing the URLs just from google.fr, for instance, for a French request. And the European Union has been very clear that that is not how the right is to be administered. It should be removed from all of the Google domains. That was an advisory opinion, so that aspect of it hasn't gone to the courts, but it will. Google is fighting them on whether they have to take it down from all the domains. So we'll have another case in another few years.